Maggie, Knigget, Resurrection. What are we talking about erections for? Where did you get this? What is this? Another unboxing, this time Mage Knight Resurrection. There's going to be a lot of unboxings at this rate, isn't there?
Yep.
Holy smokes.
A lot of stuff coming out.
Arkham Origins is coming out soon, and we got this whole Mage Knight thing. So we got the box, and we got the starter. So we're going to go through this, open it up. We're going to have to take a little deeper look at this stuff because there's 2 dials with everything, and we don't know what half of these characters are. We've maybe seen a dozen, maybe
not
6,
even,
not even a dozen in previews. So we're really looking forward to all brand new kind of stuff for this unboxing. Let's hope we enjoy it. All right, what do we start with?
Let's start with the starter.
Start with the starter, okay. This looked so much easier when I looked at it at first. Okay, you got figures, I got the goods.
Alright. Wow. So the one thing we wanted to point out, it's going to be hard to see on the video for you guys, but these are really, really well painted sculpts. We noticed that as soon as we picked it up. The shading's really nice. The eyeballs are actually on the eyeballs.
Good job,
got
guys, kids.
Some great dynamic colors on these, really shiny. So yeah, looks like they put a lot of effort actually into sculpting or painting these sculpts.
You seeing this? There's a massive amount of stuff that they give you in this. So we got the Heroclix cards for each of the characters. We got Zoraxus, the Cavalier Freeblade, a Growl Fang, I think that's a generic one, right?
Yeah, werewolf!
General Mars, the Heroclix, which is the Orc, which is probably the best painted figure I've ever seen WizKids pull out, and a Quavon. I'm not too familiar with the Mage Knight lore, I just played the game a little bit, to be brutally honest.
So these guys are already set up on their Heroclix dials. The Mage Knights are actually switch clicks, much like they tried out with the team bases. So there's going to be a Heroclix dial and then a corresponding Mage Knight dial. And the Mage Knight dial actually has like circles for powers instead of squares.
Well, some powers.
Some powers. So we won't go too deep into the Mage Knight rules for you guys because we actually have to do a refresher on those for ourselves. But we'll show you what these guys do for Heroclix wise.
So we got epic actions out the wazoo with the unique characters. The unique characters are Heroclix, Quavon, and General Mars. Each one has an epic action. So General Mars is an epic action. Give him until your next turn. When a friendly character makes an attack, modify their attack value by +1 for each adjacent opposing character marked with 1 or more action tokens. So that's kind of like the flood thing I attacked you with the other game.
Yeah.
And then he's got a trait. When he hits with a ranged combat attack, after action resolve, he may be given a close combat action as a free action, but can't attack the same target. Wow, that's pretty neat.
What is his white damage? Because he opens with that.
His white damage?
Would be
his white damage power. Plan to pull the Empire right. General Mars can use leadership and outwit. He can use leadership twice per turn. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's almost like a prop for failed leadership or whatever.
Yeah.
He also follows the Phoenix Concord team ability. Once per turn, when a power or ability of a character using this team ability or an adjacent friendly character would be countered, roll a d6. On a roll of 5 or 6, that ability is not countered.
And that is the team ability for this guy.
Yeah. We got Quavon,
which is our
he's got a mixture of white powers as well. He's a sharpshooter, which is pretty neat. Which is why his ranged combat and close combat attack really makes sense now. And he got a mixture of penetrating type attacks. He's got sidestep, precision strike, psychic blast, some toughness, willpower, and exploit weakness on his die. Quavon, which is a really cool angel-looking thing here. He's got an epic action called Summon the Lost World. When he's given an epic action, choose either Barrier or Smoke Cloud. Until your next turn, Quavon and up to 1 friendly character for each 200 points of the game build for each 200 point and up to 1 friendly character can each use a chosen power, and Quavon can use a chosen power as a free action. Free action barrier is always awesome. He's got Force Blast phasing. He's one of those kind of get into position and blast type figures, it looks like. He's got a white defense power. He can use super senses and toughness. When he uses super senses and succeeds, you can place him within 6 squares and line of fire. He's got a white damage power. These books may contain many secrets. Quabon can use Outwit and Perplexed. When he uses Perplexed to modify a combat value of an opposing character by -1, he may modify the same combat value on himself or an adjacent friendly character by +1.
Nice.
Holy smokes. And he's a Council of the Mists. A character using this team ability can use probability control, but only during your turn, and if the reroll does not have at least 1 die with a 1 or a 6, the reroll is ignored. Heroclix, which is the Orc dude. Power of the Mage Stone Powder. Give him an epic action and choose one character per choose up to 1 character per 200 points of the game's build total. Chosen characters can use super strength until the end of your next turn and can pick up objects held by adjacent opposing characters. I like these orcs. A lot of the orcs in Mage Knight seem to have like, give me that object back. He's got a trait. Immediately after Heroclix KOs an opposing character, you can use Sidestep and make a close combat attack as a free action.
Nice.
That's really amazing. And they have the Ascendant team ability. A character using this team ability modifies his attack value by +1 when marked with 1 action token. And he's indomitable, so keep attacking with him. Next up we have the Xeraxis, which is a blue thing. It's got a white movement power, which can use Flurry, Force Blast, and Leap and Climb. When it uses Flurry to attack the same target twice, damage dealt by the second attack is penetrating damage. He's got a mixture of different powers on it, but this is the team ability that scared me. He's got the Mage Spawn team ability. At the beginning of the game, choose a friendly character with the highest point value to be this team's master. If the character using this team ability is within 4 squares of its master, then when the master is given a move action, then the character using this team ability may be given a move action as a free action. Oh, wow, that's pretty awesome.
You get General and move your troops.
Yeah. And then the troops can do things after that. We got Growl Fang, which is the werewolf thing.
Yeah.
It's got a trait that it's got traded stealth. He's got a white damage power. Does he start with it?
Yes.
Okay. He can use Exploit Weakness. When he does, modify his damage by +1 for each action token on the target. And he's part of the Dominion Pact. When an opposing character within 4 squares is KO'd, characters using this team ability are immediately healed 1 damage.
I think I found my Mage Knight team.
The Dominion Pact. And then we have the Cavalier Freeblade. He's got a trait. Whenever a character on the map rolls a critical hit or a critical miss, you may remove all action tokens from the Cavalier Freeblade. He's a 50-point figure. He's got a white damage power. He's got a mixture. He looks like a close combat beast. He's got a white damage power. Let me show you a few tricks. Cavalier Freeblade can use Battle Fury and Empower. Does he start with that?
Yes.
Oh wow, so he can't be Mind Control, he ignores Shape Change, and he's got Empower. And he later gets Perplexed. At the beginning of the game, this is his team ability, the Mercenary team ability. At the beginning of the game, choose a friendly character with the highest point value to be his team's leader. Character using this team ability modifies its defense value by +1 when it's within 4 squares of its leader.
So when he gets Perplexed, he has Sidestep and Willpower.
That's pretty neat. Alright. And then we have the Mage Knight dials here, which we'll go over. Also contained within this, we have 2 maps.
Two double-sided maps.
2 double-sided maps. That's pretty amazing. That's really awesome. As a matter of fact.
It looks like one is labeled for Heroclix and one is labeled for Mage.
We have an unfolded rule book. That's so awesome.
Nah.
The modern 2013 Powers and Ability card, which is good. This is also a 2013 core rule book. I don't see the Mage Knight rule book though.
Maybe it's included in the...
I don't see that.
Oh no.
Maybe the Mage Knight rules are online somewhere and we just don't know. We got a buttload of minion tokens. Wow, lots of bystanders. They're going to go in the bucket of bystanders. We have barrier of smoke. Oh look, 4 smoke clouds still. Whiskey, do you want to get on that, please? And your object tokens, which are
look, they're different objects.
There's a catapult in there.
And a log and some rocks.
And more rods and more locks. Alright, I guess we should get into the set stuff now, eh? See how the packaging is, and let's get going. This is my favorite part of our unboxing.
Wait, you just throw stuff at me? Yeah. No, the cards!
These feel really like jam-packed, these packages. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're dropping one.
I saved it with my foot.
Alright. Yeah, you got yours all organized. You just jam mine in a stack, eh?
Of course.
Of course.
You don't like organization.
I don't. Organization's for suckers. Alright. What do I got? The Exarch Ballion. Oh, neat. So the figures are packaged unattached. And then you get the two bases right next to them. And he's 200 points in Heroclix and 81 points in Mage Knight. There's a difference between points. These are going to be a pain in the butt to store, though.
Yeah.
We got to figure out some kind of method. All right. I'm the Will of Atlantis. Is his trait. He can use Mastermind, and he can use Mind Control, but only may target characters marked with an action token. Oh, darn! With his 8 range, do you think he'll find anything in there? He's got a white attack power. It can use Psychic Blast when he targets when he's not marked with 2 action tokens. Up to 2 friendly characters adjacent to him can use Poison. His white damage power: Obey and be rewarded. He can use Empower, Enhancement, and Outwit.
Nice.
And he's of the Phoenix Concord.
Alright. Now I do believe this guy got previewed. But just to go over him, this is the Bonebreaker Shaman. He has a trait: Hear Their Bones Grind. When opposing character takes damage from Bonebreaker Shaman's attack, and the result of the attack roll is doubles, the target can't move until your next turn. And he has a white damage power. Bonebreaker Shaman can use Perplex and Support, and he's of the Dominion pack. We go over Dominion pack? We did, right?
Yes, all the team abilities were in the starter.
In the starter set, that makes sense.
I got Puck. I mean, a Dwarven Axe Shield.
That guy is fucking awesome looking.
He's got a white defense power. That's the only thing really of note on the card. He's a mercenary. He can use Toughness once per turn when he or his adjacent leader takes damage from a ranged combat attack. Roll d6. On a result of 5 and 6, deal 1 damage to the attacker. Okay, cool. That's neat. Neat. I'll have to read that a little bit more carefully.
Alright, and we have Lord Heroclix.
Oh, he was
which
previewed.
Looks fucking amazing.
He was previewed.
So he's got an epic action. Give Lord Heroclix an epic action. He can use Perplex, targeting up to 1 character per 150 points of the game's build total, regardless of range or line of fire. After which, Lord Heroclix can make either a close or range combat attack as a free action. And he has a trait. When Lord Heroclix is marked with 2 action tokens, he may be given a move action as a free action, and he is indomitable. And he has a white damage power, stolen power. Lord Heroclix can use Outwit. When he does, roll a d6, and on a result of 5 or 6, he can use the countered power or ability until the end of your next turn. I get to steal your powers. I gotta just take him out so you guys see him not against the background. But that's just amazing. And he is a Cloud of the Mist, a Council of the Mist.
I got the Goblin Pillager, which was previewed, but just as a quick recap, he's got the double circle white, improved movement, which I believe was move adjacent to characters with during a movement. He's got a white attack power. He can use Super Strength. When he moves, he may pick up objects held by adjacent opposing characters, and he may pick up an object while he's holding one. When he does so, choose one of the 2 objects removed from the game. So he pretty much can sneak away and steal Super Strength characters' objects. I like that.
I remember liking
my object. Goblins.
Goblin. So I have the Skyguard Captain. Let's see what he looks like. Pretty generic looking soldier. Still paint jobs really well done. So he has a white movement power. My spear will lead the way. Skyguard Captain can use Charge and Flurry. His white attack power. My blade will pierce our foes. Skyguard Captain can use Blaze Claw's Bends. When he does, the attack does not generate knockback. On a result of 4 to 6, after actions resolve, deal the same amount of damage to an opposing character adjacent to the target, but not adjacent to Skyguard Captain. That's cool. You basically punch through people. And he is Council of the Mist.
So next up, we have the Moonborn Dune Wolf.
More werewolves!
He's traded with an ability that he can use stealth, and when he's occupying hindering terrain, he can use flurry. And he's the mage spawn team. Well, I think he still follows your keywords in regards to Heroclix. Big. Who's got next? Who's got next? Should have been opening while I was opening.
Oh, I should have.
I got the Shift Ravager, which looks like the Zoraxis from the starter set. It's got improved movement, ignores elevated. It's got a trait, Born of Sea and Swamp. When it is not your turn, lines of fire are drawn to Shift Ravager when it occupies watering, terrain, or hindering. This guy was previewed. He's got a white attack power. He can use Poison and Smoke Cloud. He's Mage spawn. And yeah, that's all there is to that.
So I have Narrowas.
Narrowas.
And it looks like some badass warrior elven chick. It's probably actually supposed to be an elven dude, but it looks like a chick.
Elves look like girls.
Yeah. So he has improved movement, move through hindering. Trait, Whispers in the Treetops. Narrowas can use leap and climb and stealth. And he has a white damage power, Inspiring Negotiator. Narrowas can use Leadership and Perplex. When he uses Perplex, he may only target a character from whom he removed an action token this turn, but he may modify a combat value by +2. And he's Council of the Mist.
Next up, we got the Orc Harrower. This guy's brilliant looking.
Oh my god.
He's traded. You can use Super Strength. When he attacks with a light object, the damage is penetrating.
Nice.
He's got a white attack power. You can use Blades, Claws, and Fangs. If the result of the D6 is a 1 or a 2, the damage is penetrating. Pretty neat stuff. 90 points, and he is Dominion Pact.
Alright, I have Techno Shocker, and he literally looks like he's part of the Reavers. He has improved targeting, ignore hindering, and a white damage power. Give Techno Shocker a double power action, roll a d6, and replace his damage value with the result, and it is locked. When you do, give Techno Shocker a ranged combat action as a free action. And he's Council of the Mist.
I just pulled another Moonborn Dune Wolf, which we've already described, so...
Yay, more wolves! I like the wolves. Alright, and was it Dwarven Axe Shield?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have another Dwarven Axe Shield.
I pulled Khan Bone Spike. He's been previewed.
Oh, I liked him.
Yeah, I liked him more. I'll fight you for the orcs.
Oh, that's fine, I've got the werewolves.
He's got an epic action. You can choose up to one opposing character marked with an action token for each 200 points of the game's build total, and deal each of the chosen characters 1 damage. Just does it. Just does. He's got a trait, he can use Charge. When an adjacent opposing character is KO'd and actions resolve, he can use Charge as a free action. When he does, he can use Exploit Weakness. He's got a white attack power, he can use Quake. And when he does and hits a target character marked with 1 action token, place a second action token on the target, and he's an Ascendant.
I have the Altem Sentinel, and he's Atlantean.
Atlantean.
He has a trait, I undertake a duty to defend the guild. When a character fails to break away from Altem Sentinel, deal that character 1 damage. He's got plasticity, that's why that's important. And that's pretty much it. He's Phoenix Concord.
Look at that badass dude.
Oh my god.
This is Goldix. He's got an epic action. Give him an epic action and choose 1 object per 200 points of the game's build total. For each object, roll d6. On a result of 3 to 6, deal 1 penetrating damage up to 2 opposing characters holding or adjacent to objects or occupying the chosen object square. He's got a white attack power. He can use energy explosions as if he had a single target. When he does and actions resolve, he can use Incapacitate as a free action. And he's got a white damage power. At the beginning of your turn, heal a friendly character, friendly adjacent character of 1 damage. And he is Phoenix Concord as well.
Can I just point out that that is a dragon
Holding
in
a
a skirt guarding a book.
It's my book! That is pretty sick looking.
Alright. And this, unfortunately, I was hoping her to look a little bit better in the face. But, this is Erithia. And she has an epic action, Domineer Ritual. Give Erithia an epic action, and for each character on your force that takes damage before your next turn, place a ritual token on her card. At the beginning of your next turn, deal damage equal to the number of ritual tokens on her card to a target opposing character, maximum 1 damage per 200 points of the game's build total. She's a trait, Blood Polarization. Erithia can use Incapacitate. When she does an action's resolve, roll a d6. On the result of 5 or 6, a hit target is dealt damage equal to the number of action tokens on it. That's it, and she's Dominion Pack.
Did you already pull this one?
No.
Okay, so I just pulled Tovak. He's got an epic action, Man Can Kill Monster. Give him an epic action until your next turn. Modify the damage value of all friendly characters by +1 when they attack a character with a greater point value. He's got a trait. When he makes a close combat attack and misses, he may immediately use Sidestep.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome, as a matter of fact. He's got a white attack power. When he can use Close Combat Expert. When he does, and the attack roll is doubles, damage is dealt as penetrating. Wow, this guy's like a big bruiser. And he's an Ascendant, as most Ascendants are bruisers. 2, 6, 8, 10. So we should be opening while I'm.
I know I should.
Should really get on that.
All right, I got another narrow loss.
All right, next up, you pulled the Ultim Sentinel. Okay, Ultim Sentinel. So we have 2 of those now. This is one of those hard sets. I'm like, I want to buy more because just more.
So
cool.
I have General Volcaire, and it's unfortunate that his sword is kind of wrapped around him. We can fix that, but he's pretty cool looking.
Very cool looking.
He has an epic action, so it seems like the guys that have the epic actions are like the leader of that particular team ability. Raise the city gates. Give General Volcaire an epic action and choose either the row or column of the map he occupies. Destroy up to 1 square of hindering or blocking terrain, or token representing that terrain. For each 100 points of the game's build total in the chosen area. And deal every opposing character occupying hindering terrain in the chosen area 1 damage. The Bloody Banner is his trait. Once per turn, give General Volcaire... oh my gosh, stop throwing stuff at me, I can't read! Once per turn with General Volcaire or KOs an opposing character, you may place a banner token in the square occupied by the KO'd character. When a banner token is placed, remove all other banner tokens from the map. At the beginning of your turn, up to 2 friendly characters occupying or adjacent to a banner token may be healed with 1 damage. A banner token may be destroyed as if it is a square of blocking terrain. And he has a white damage power. The Legion is under my command. General Volcaire can use Leadership, Mind Control, and Outwit. When he uses Mind Control, if the result of a successful attack roll is doubles, deal the targeted character 1 penetrating damage after it becomes an opposing character again. And he is an Ascendant. He seems to be the leader of the Ascendants.
Is he unique?
Yeah.
Okay. Because one of those things, I think the unique ones are actually the leader of their clan type things, but I got a unique here as the Ascendant, the Con Bone Spike, but I think he's just an orc type leader guy. Anyway, I pulled the Skeleton Skullwalker. You didn't pull one of those, did you?
Oh, I like that guy.
Okay. Give him a move action after actions resolve. Place a hindering terrain marker in the square that remains on the map until Skeleton Skullwalker no longer occupies the square. Skeleton Skullwalker ignores the marker for movement purposes. He's a mage spawn. I think he was previewed, and there's not much special beyond those things.
I got a zombie shambler, and he looks like a zombie priest.
Banes, go.
Don't take my card from me. He has improved movement, ignore hindering. His trait is Mage Drain. Whenever an opposing character takes damage from Zombie Shambler's attack, roll a d6. On the result of 5 to 6, Zombie Shambler can use Outwit, but may only target that character. And he has a white damage power, Withering Touch. Adjacent opposing characters modify their defense values by -1. Just because he's there. And he is a mage spawn. And last one.
Yeah, I got 12.
Is the Wolfkin Raider.
He's huge.
He has a trait, I accept your challenge. After a friendly character within 4 squares and line of fire takes damage from a close combat attack, and acts as resolved, you may place Wolfkin Raider in a square adjacent to the attacker or the target.
Is it?
And he has a white defense power. Wolfkin Raider can use toughness and willpower, and he is an ascendant.
These things are going to be cool to play with.
I'm excited. We got a couple of doubles. I honestly don't know how many figures are supposed to be in this set. I think
like
24, 25. So we did not get the whole set, unfortunately.
Because there's only 24 packs in it.
Yes. But this is exciting. So we will actually, now that we have this, we also have a gravity feed of The Hobbit on the way. We may or may not do an unboxing for that. But once that comes in, we are going to start doing fantasy games as well. Using the Heroclix rules, we'll do Mage Knight and Lord of the Rings in the same realm for those games.
And then we'll be doing a Mage Knight game, hopefully tonight, if I can find the rules.
Yeah. I'm rather upset that the rules didn't come packaged in. I thought they were supposed to be packaged in there. So, we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. Oh.